Hey guys, welcome on in. Hope you're having a good day. Welcome on in MS. Welcome on in One Gaming. Nice to see you. This is your first time here. Thank you for your first check-in as well. Hey Shulker, hey Milos, how's it going? Welcome on in, you guys. Hope you're all having a good day. I decided to do a bit of an earlier stream today because I've got some extra time today where I can just do more. So I was like, yeah, let's just go live earlier. So yeah, here I am. Oh, I've also zoomed in on the camera. I've also zoomed in the camera. So I've been working a little bit with some of the filters on StreamerBot, so now you guys can see a much closer version of me. Woo! I want to try and make it so that you guys can actually control the zoom as well. But I did, and I'm very, very excited about this. You guys can control the border on my camera. Now, hold on. I want to see if I can quickly... how this is going to look like. If I turn my light off, it's going to be dark as hell, but also I've given my chair the hat instead. That's not too bad. It's a little bit like... I'm a little washed out. Feel like the camera's much fuzzier. Yeah, me too. But I don't know. I think it's just the camera quality, to be honest. Like, red border works? Yep, it certainly does. Jesus Christ, turning my lights on is a nightmare. Yeah, I know it's a bit like... I don't know, it's weird. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, okay. That's an interesting little effect. I see. Okay. Okay, so the fire is an interesting one. So I've not tested a bunch of these out together. That was weird. So I think I know what the problem was with that. So I go into studio mode, I can go over to my camera. I may just need to change it so that some of the... So that one of them is below the other. So I think if the border is first, I can move these all the way down to the bottom, and then that should be okay. Cool. All right. I do want to try and figure out the like the fact that it's a little bit blurry as well. To be fair, it will get better when like the camera gets lower, like down here. Are you camera? Hello? Are you gonna get smaller? No. What? Have I broken everything? Oh no, I haven't. Okay. I was just looking at the wrong thing. So, like, everything's all good here now, and yet you can change the border as well. Also, hi, Corrupt, welcome on in. I saw you checking in there, thank you so much. So, it's all looking pretty good at the moment. And something else that I did was I also made it so that I have a new camera border. Not a new camera border, but a new camera shape. So if I'm ever feeling like what I want to show on screen... Oh, we've gone purple now to match my jumper. It actually matches pretty well. If I ever decide that I want to have a smaller camera, I can just do this instead. And have a slightly smaller camera, which is just more focused on my face as opposed to this one up here. Nope, come on. This one here. It's pretty good, isn't it? It's just a subtle one, but yeah. This chat is also purple. That's just your names. Those are just your names. Now, I gotta say, my favorite border so far is either white or rainbow. Because the rainbow one is animated, and I want to see if I can get some other animated ones. But yeah, today we're gonna be working a lot on... Can we try black? You can try whatever you want. You've got the if you've got the channel points, you can do that as much as you want. Like, if you click on the channel point redemption, it gives you a list of all the different colors you can choose. I believe if you try and do multiple in one, it will pick from like the first in the list that I've got them ordered on StreamerBot. So if you go like red, orange, yellow, green, blue, all in one prompt, it would give you red. Because I basically set it up as the rainbow. So it goes red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, pink, black, white, rainbow. So yeah. Was anything very come up with? Yeah, come up with an original joke. Or just say hi. That works too. So yesterday we worked on a bit of our cliff face. So we started working on extending this around and making a bit of a gradient. And then we came down and started working on making a miner's hut to come up and have them start mining the geode that would be on these cliff faces. Now, I did do a little bit of work offline just while I was chilling earlier, and basically now I have it so that I've got some bamboo fences in here. I think I changed some of the walls in here as well to add a bit more shading and a bit more color. I added a bit of stuff out here, but today I want to get a lot of it done. I would love to get a good miner's hut looking good here by the end of the stream today, and we have a good few hours for it anyway. But that is the idea. I spent my hours to do the fire thingy, but then you can watch for a little bit and get some more back. But, oh, there we go. We've got the rainbow on now. So we've got the rainbow border going. If you want to turn the border off, you can literally just write off as well. But it looks amazing. Black and white both look quite sleek. Rainbow is quite nice because it gives you all something to watch when you all have your ADHD acting up. And you know, I think what I'm going to end up doing is having it so that once I end the stream, it will turn the borders off so that it's kind of reset for next stream. But I spent a good like 3 hours yesterday setting all of this up, and I'm so proud of myself. ADHD is common with Nukeri viewers. Rainbow borders are advised. Honestly, yeah. It just depends on what your favorite is, though. Like, if you have a favorite color, you can choose that. If you, like... I don't know. Like, maybe I should do it so that there's a random option as well. So if you guys don't know what to pick, it will just pick a random one. I love orange, it fits so well. It's very my branding, the orange. Like, my branding is very, like, orange or light blue. Because Nuke, orange, and then my profile picture was quite light blue. Also a bit of gold. Love a bit of gold. I've been using that a bit more as well. So I want to try and figure out what kind of path I want here today as well. Because so far I've just got a stone marking it out. Go and look fire to... Oh, I wasn't talking about as a border. I was just talking about in terms of my branding. In terms of... that, it's probably just... Best option is probably just yellow in that case if you're wanting a gold one. Texturing, a bit of texturing, but I want to try and figure out more about this house in general. I want to try and figure out what I can have here instead of this. Is there a thing where we can gamble what color it will be if we randomize the border? No, that would... I don't think so. That would take too long to set up, and I think that the amount that it would be used alongside that wouldn't really be worth the effort to make it. Because I'm not joking, I spent 3 hours yesterday making all of those borders, figuring out how to get them to work with a StreamerBot so that you guys could just pick whatever. I do want to quickly test this out again though, because I don't know if this is gonna work again. Let me just set myself on fire. Okay, good. Okay, so the border did need to come first, but that's all sorted now. Okay, can we also talk about the fact that it kind of overlays on the rainbow for a sec, so you kind of got a bit of rainbow flames for a second there? That's kind of sick. That's kind of sick. Right, I want to go and repair my elytra. Then I'm going to come back. I'm going to grab a few blocks that I think could be good for our little miner's hut. There we go. Problem solved. Emerald Flint is cool. It's so good, right? I really love this. I really had such a good time coming up with this, and then whenever I tell anybody that I made a chat-controlled webcam border, they kind of sit and stare at me like, hold on one second, let me zoom in for this. They're kind of like, you did what? And I think it's great. I love it. I really like mud and mud bricks. I'll texture quite well. Are you talking about for the path or for the hut? Because I want it to kind of blend in a little bit with the rock face. So I'm going to be sticking to a relatively red kind of vibe with it. And to what end can I maybe try and figure out a way to put redstone in this? I definitely want to put a few bits of redstone in here as a sake of it being quite a mechanical miner's hut. Looks weird. To you they're weird. I think there's a place for them. I'll bring them over in case I decide I want to use them. But I'm gonna bring over a bunch of other things as well. Got a bunch of them already. Dispensers I'll grab as well. I'll just bring the crafters, screw it. If I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna want copper. That's an idea. Forgot about copper being a thing. Although, to be fair, I usually do. The ore? Yeah, I don't know. Let me grab an empty shulker box, wherever that is. There we go. So we got all our copper, we got a lava bucket. Got some extra granite. I think I'll grab a couple of extra ones as well. I also want to try and get some mangrove wood in there, because that's quite a bit of a dark red that I could use. Maybe use... I'll bring some resin bricks over as well, because I could maybe work that in with the forge / smeltery. But the other thing I'm going to need to figure out with this is what kind of roof am I building here? I'm really bad with roofs. Like, this one took me so long to design. I don't know what I'm going to do with the roof. Something else I should probably do today as well is set it up so that there's actually a bit of a railing along this way. Has to be red. It doesn't have to be red. It doesn't have to be red. Stick out too much of it, it's not. But it's already blending in with this, and I don't think that make everything the same color is a good idea. Like, I want it to stand out a little bit. To that end, I may honestly use resin bricks as the roof, or at least part of it. But to start with, what I could maybe do here... I'm mostly just going to be working on the facade today. I'm not going to be working on the interior. Uh-oh. But I do want this to look pretty good. Like, this is the kind of level of detail I'm going to be going with for pretty much all of the builds on this entire kingdom. So it's going to take a long time. Oh, I've been set on fire. So... Hi Rainbow, how are you doing? So like this entire kingdom is going to have the same level of detail put into every single building that I do here. And I'm planning on doing it all live with you guys, or at least doing it on a format that is easily followable on YouTube. Kind of like that, actually. How you doing, Bo? Oh, working a bit of... Like, we really are just going to be trying our best here. Oh, we got the white border now. Yeah, I think the white border is one of my favorites because it's just quite a sleek look to it. It feels very like... It feels very sci-fi almost. Doing good. I'm doing really good. I've sorted a lot with the camera, so although I'm still a little bit fuzzy if I get like closer, like here you can see I'm a little bit fuzzy, a little bit noisy, then yeah. But I'm really happy because I've been doing a lot. We set up the the chat controlled border. I've set up like a few other things as well, so I've now got an extra camera position. If streamer bot will, nope, if this, oh, for God's sake, if Stream Deck will work, then I can show you. So I've got it so that the camera can go there as well. Okay. And now we're just worrying about doing some building today. So yeah, the user regimes are going to make me poor. See, try and hold on to as many as you can, because I do want to work on some other things that would A, enable more predictions to be done, and B, will also add more interactivity. So don't, like, try not, if you want to, you can. I'm not gonna complain, but you know, if you want to save your channel points for what else we're going to be working on and adding to the stream, then that's also, you know, totally okay. Because I do have a few different plans and a few different ideas. Oh, I like the idea of having this here as if the wood's been a bit scorched by the heat. I do need some acacia as well, though, in that case. So, like, I'm going to constantly be working on adding more and more things like that to my stream. I need to add in some more VIP commands, because I've got them already set up, but I need to actually, like, have a space for them. I dare you to jump in the lava. Now, why would I do that, Jake? Also, hi. Guys, Jake's very cool with streamer stuff as well. Jake, did you see what I did? Uh-oh. Now what did you do? I have a border now. I have a camera border that chat can control. What? It's like you guys willingly ignore what I what I announce on my Discord. I think I put it in my diary, actually. So yeah, people can redeem that for 1,000 points and can choose from one of the colors that are there. You do have to, like, type it in, or at least include it in the thing. But I set that up yesterday, and I spent a long time setting it up, and I'm very, very excited and very happy about it. I want dark oak logs as well, because these are a bit more of a muted kind of look to them. But, oh, dude, I'm so happy. It took me ages to set up, and it just keeps giving me more and more ideas for things I can add as well. So, like, brain happy. Brain happy, brain doing well. So, yeah. But how are you doing, Jake? This is quite... Is this early for you? This feels like it's quite early for you to be awake. Or at least early for you to show up at my stream, because you very rarely do. I don't want that to be a read, by the way. Like... It is? Do you have something on today, or are you just... Oh. Oh, great. Sure, why not? We'll get a few lightning rods. There we go. How are you today, by the way, Nook? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm just chilling. Today is just a chill kind of day for me. I did start editing a new series that is going to come out on YouTube in the next couple weeks. So there's that to look forward to. But I'll be honest, didn't get a lot of it done. But it is starting to come along. Oh, see, what would be good here would be lightly weathered copper. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put that there, I'm gonna do that, and that way that should slowly... Yeah, that should slowly change over time. Also, hey pigs, how's it going? Now, I want... Right, so I've got this. We've got the gate going down. I need to find a block that I can use to make this into a nice, pretty door. I honestly don't hate the idea of using walls in this way. If I get something like andesite walls, I think that could be a good one. Or maybe polished tough bricks. Polished tough walls, there we go. So how much was that? 6. Or 7. That's fine too. God damn it. And so then... Yeah, we've just got... a door like that. I could maybe... Ooh, wait, is this gonna work? No. I'm trying to figure out how I can... Can these go sideways? No. One block. Oh, clean. Okay, awesome. Let's get one of you to chisel tough. That way we can make the door a little bit better. There we go. What I was planning on doing was maybe having it so that this was a block that I added a button to, but I'm kind of hesitant about that now. It looks a bit weird, doesn't it? I think just leaving it like that is probably my best bet. Could I add something else to it? It looks a bit dry. Yeah, the button is usually a good idea, but I'm thinking what I can maybe do is, well, first of all, find where I've put all my rockets. Have I used them all? Nope. I'm just dumb. There's gonna be a lot of flying back and forth to get, like, very minimal additions. Actually, while I'm here, let me grab pots as well, because they have quite a nice look to them. What was this? Oh, these are my shards, okay. And then I wanted levers, but I want more than one. Yo, hey Audie, how you doing? I'm office at the moment, just lurking, can't hear anything but half one. Oh, thank you, Audie. So if instead I make all of these into polished. See, I like it, but if I'm doing it this way, it needs to be on the other side. So that when you're walking up to this... then that's the doorway, then you've got the handle there. Okay, good. See, my brain works. It just takes a while for the logic to make sense. See, this is going to be an interesting one as well, because I want to have... Yo, hi, Rain! How are you doing? Good to see you. I'm doing ache. Oh, no, I went... Oh, you went to gym today? Got it. Oh, idea. Hold on. Damn it, where to put it all? I need dispensers. You can go there. I need a cauldron. Which means I need to go and fly back and get one. I need a cauldron and I need some stained glass. No, the question is what color stained glass? What is a... Ah. So go orange. We'll grab some of you. Don't have any... Wait. Where is it? I know I've got iron trapdoors somewhere, so where have I put them? Do I not have any iron trapdoors? Am I being scammed by myself? I think I'm scamming myself. Damn. No, let's just make a crap ton. Screw it. 29. Sure, that'll be enough. So what I'm planning on doing here, ow, is while I have my brain... Also, hi Sarah, how are you doing? While I have my brain working, what I want to do is I want to get it so that I've got molten copper being brought out of the smeltery here. So what I'm going to do is put lava there. Okay. This is where things get a bit like, how am I doing this? So you get... that, and then I can... Oh no. I can do that. You like that? Great. Yeah, cool. Awesome. I like it when I have ideas. It doesn't happen often, but when it does, they're actually pretty good ideas. Hi, Psycho. How you doing? So next up, I want to find a way to... Oh, you're done. Which means I need some honey. Good time, how about you? I'm doing really good. I'm like, we've obviously got the new border on the camera that you guys can control with the channel points. I have been editing a bit today. I've been figuring out some other stuff that I can do, and it's just been all good. It's been all good today. I'm working away, I'm keeping busy. And that feels really good. Whoop. This is the first time I've redeemed anything except chicken. Is it really? Wow. How many channel points do you have then? If you don't mind me asking. Because if you've just been saving them up, then you might have a bit of a backlog now. I will say I don't recommend using all your channel points the first opportunity you get, because I do have some other plans with the channel stuff. 65k, nice. 93.1. Oh, bloody hell. Like, 93.1k. Stream Overlord makes you VIP? Yeah, so Stream Overlord is basically a King of the Hill-esque redemption, where every time it gets redeemed, it goes up in price. But you do get VIP for, I think it's like a 10-minute cooldown. I might be wrong. And there are commands that you can do as VIPs as well that people don't seem to know much about. But I think I need to make more of them. But you can do like, you can queue up sound effects with the VIP commands as well. So the same people who are Stream Overlords, I never noticed that gave you VIP. Oh, I see. The fun thing is, if you're already a VIP, you actually can't redeem it because it doesn't. Well, you can redeem it, but it doesn't give you VIP because you already have it. But yeah, it's cool and I like it. Yeah, let's get another one. I'm thinking, do I get... I'm trying to think if I move that away a bit more, but I'm not sure. I don't know. Do I have any more? I do. Because that feels like it's too much now. If I turn these back into walls, how does this look? Honestly? It's not bad. Huh. Cute villager. I heard myself do it there. I'm a chronic points hoarder, so don't worry about me robbing it off it, and fair enough. Do I like these? Not more than I like that. That gives a bit of light as well. Hi Lily, I'm doing good, thank you. How are you? Welcome on in. Oh, actually, hold on. Turn that the other way around. Do this. Wait. Do you not get granite, diorite, and andesite buttons? Have I made that up in my head? Have I made that up in my head? Do you not get them? What? No, you don't? They've been in the game for so long! You get Blackstone buttons! What? Dude, I'm being scammed. That's crazy. What can I have there instead then? not much, right? Okay, I do want to quickly try something as well, though. Do I have them in here? No, I don't. Hi, Jay. How are you doing? Hi, Nufficient. Welcome on in. Oh, that's a cute emote. Little wave. Adorable. What are you trying to make into buttons? I was trying to make the andesite, diorite, and granite into buttons, but apparently that doesn't exist. And I swear, I know that. I just keep forgetting. Okay, these would be good. And then we'll grab a couple bells because... why not? They need those buttons. I know, right? They need to add them. Okay, so got the bells. I need more gold because what I wanted to try was seeing what I could do with the bling plates. I call them Gucci plates. Why not? Don't know. Pass. No idea. But we're just working on this little miner's hut at the moment. I need to figure out what I want to do for a roof. Because I don't know. Oh, Nufficient, thank you so much for the follow as well, by the way. I really appreciate it. Thank you. How does that look? Yes. Yes. Wait, that... Oh. Oh, it fits perfectly. Oh, that's amazing. Wait, I love that. That's great. Stick a bell there. I had no idea you could do that. I didn't know either. Dude, that's sick. That's so awesome. A lot of building is just me trying things and seeing if it looks good. And then when it looks good, I'm like, yeah! You know? We're breaking out a new double chest. Okay, let's break that up. I'm thinking like a rough stone, andesite, cobblestone path along this way. Chest monster is growing. This is gonna be a very like frequent... I'm gonna get frequent flyer miles by coming over here. Beautiful buildings, thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Let's turn that back up. Come on, distance. Load. Yeah! Fantastic. Oh, I've been set on fire. Oh, goodbye, everyone. Oh, and I'm back. Hi, Dyer. Yay! Yay! Excuse you? I love the bushes on the edge of the cliff. The dry grass. Yeah, I was very lucky and got that from... okay. I was very lucky and got that from the Wandering Trader. Which I've got on video for... what's it called? For my World Tour video. He's gone, well, yeah, I'm gone. You removed me from the stream. Also, hi, Lily. How are you doing? Crap, what did I come over here for? Dead plants. That's what it was. Oh, actually, I'm going to stick with some leaf litter as well. You know, I'm back. I've never used leaf litter in a build before, and I'm kind of wanting to try it. I think now is time. Doing good, we just got back from a little shopping trip. Oh, very nice. I'm doing good. I set up the custom border so everybody can choose a color of them like that they want with channel points. Took me about 3 hours to do that yesterday. And now we're just working on building a little miner's hut. So I'm just working on the facade at the moment, getting everything I like for it. And yeah. You can just grow more, right? Yep. Yep, now that I've got them, I can just grow more, which was really lucky, because yeah. Gay porter. Not even, like, that's just what chat chose. And it's the only one that does move right now, so, you know. I mean, it's so funny, isn't it? Right. Put you there. Yeah, it's good. I like it. So with the dead leaves, I actually kinda like that. Is it possible to set up the border with the specific hex codes, or is it too much work? I've not figured out how to do that yet, because the way that the border thing works is that it's moving the value. And I've not figured out a way so that... Okay, so basically how the channel point prediction... Nope. Channel point redemption works is it takes your input and uses that to trigger various move values in StreamerBot. It's not as complicated as I'm probably making it sound. Once I figured it out, it was basically an if-else logic gate with the various buttons all under one action. So if somebody writes red, it will do red. If not, it will move on to the next one. Did they write orange? No. Yellow? No. Green? No. Blue? No. Like, and so on and so forth until it picks the right one. And all of them are preset colors for it. So I don't know how I would do it in a way that it sets up the hex code as well, because that would be changing an actual filter as opposed to just enabling one that changes the value, if that makes sense. So yeah, I don't know how easy it would be. I can look into it. I'll write it down to see if it's something that I could possibly do, but even then, that would be a very niche thing that, I'm gonna be honest, a lot of you guys wouldn't know to make use of most of the time, because not many people know hex codes. So I think having the presets just have the colors are a bit easier. Was curious if it's something that's possible. Here's the thing, it's definitely going to be something that's possible. I just don't know what it would take for it to be possible. There we go, I've written it down. So I can come back to that at a later point and see if it's something I can do. Again, I don't know if it is, but the reason I written it down is because it's something that I like learning these kind of things as well. So it's something I'm going to want to see if I can figure out anyway, because I think it's quite cool. I want to make it so that you guys can change my, you know, borders a bit more. Like, I've already changed it so you guys can thin the camera out a bit, or I can thin the camera out a bit, and all that. Wait. You know what? Completely accidentally, I've made a doorbell. How does that work? Wait, what happens there? That powers this. Right? Is it literally just because the bell's above it? Is that how it works? Wait, that's so confusing. Okay, whatever. That's really funny, though. I think the same thing would happen with the redstone lamp. I see. I'm a little surprised to see that this lamp isn't turning off, though, because apparently this button next to this isn't powering that, which is a bit weird. I don't know. Right, now that I've got a decent, like, view of the front done, I'm gonna do a very vague recreation all the way around. Oh, shoot. I need to make a better door as well. Right, so I need a bit of granite, dripstone, and copper. Anything else? Not immediately. You can go up there. Got some more wax, so I'll get a few more. Here, 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 and here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a window here, which means I need to destroy these. And probably do this, actually. As a way to just kind of texture it a bit. Bit more depth to it. Hold on, not there. Yeah, okay. And we don't want actual glass, because glass melts under the heat of everything that's here. So we're going to use iron bars. Does that work? Curious. Let's get the granite. Let's get you. Boom, 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 boom. Go 1, 2, 3 for 1, 2, and 3. I'll grab a bit of dripstone, which we will shove up here. Great, fancy wall. This window is a... No, you know what? I think I'm happy with this. The more I'm looking at it, the more I'm like, yeah, that works. Next thing I want to do is get a table of some kind out the front so that we have like a windowsill that I can put something on. What if I go with smooth stone here? So it would go like that. And this is where I can actually start working with the pitcher plants. Because the entire point of this kingdom that's going on top of this hill is that it's going to be using the pitcher plants as their, I guess, mythology. Is that the right word? Like the lore and the mythos that comes with this kingdom is going to be based around the pitcher plants. So I need to find a place to start planting these down. And the annoying thing about this is that the torch flowers you can just put in plant pots. But you can't do that with the pitcher plants because they're too tall towers. Is this lore? This is kind of lore. This is vague lore. Right, I'll put them in a chest for just now until I figure out what I want to do with them. we go. All I know is that I want to use them for something. I do want a plant to go in here though. And I want it to be like, I want it to be a plant that looks like it needs to be taken care of, because I would really, really love the lore of the guy that lives, or guy or gal, who lives in the miner's hut to be quite soft, quite a soft soul. So I'd really like it so that the miner has this little plant that they take care of above everything else. I think that's cute. My first immediate thought was a blue orchid. Orchids are quite a picky plant. So that was my first kind of idea. And I think I'm gonna stick with it. Because it also matches the blue that I want for the kind of vibe of the kingdom with the pitcher plants and stuff. So we're gonna have this be like the one pop of color. It also contrasts really nicely because most of this is orange and... Oh, hold on. How well does that work? Oh, that's great. That's so cute. Like, if I just turn on shaders real fast. It's like all desolate and just yes. All of the yes. I really love that. Yeah, no, Blue Orchid is my favorite Minecraft flower as well. Like, without a doubt. Look at me and my little brain coming up with lore. I'm gonna get rid of these. Because... yeah, that works. We're gonna need a lot of it for the... well, we're not gonna need it, but we're gonna cover up most of it anyway when we're putting the roof in. Which I still don't know what I'm gonna do for the roof. Do I go balls to the wall and do a copper roof? I'm trying to think and I don't think it would look that good. Oxidized copper? Maybe. It's an iffy one. Tricky choice. I do also need to do this wall here as well, so let me grab some more copper anyway. We'll actually match this up. Oh, did not mean that. Bad news, I just burnt my toast. Haha, L. Sorry. Sorry. My thoughts are with you and your family in this trying time. Best of luck. There are helplines available if you should need it. I got distracted by the cat. Honestly, of all the ways to burn your toast, that's one of the best ways. So there's a weird story that comes tied to burning toast for me, because when I was in primary school, for those of you in the US, that's like, what was that, grade school? Towards the end of the time I was in primary school, so like P6, we had a fire drill. And we were like, there wasn't a fire drill supposed to happen today, was there? And turns out there wasn't. An entire fire engine showed up. Because the fire alarm legitimately went off. And I was like, we were young, so we didn't really care. We were like, woo, we get to get out of school for a bit. Which we did, to be fair. Turns out, what had happened was the deputy head teacher literally burned toast, and it set off the fire alarm and evacuated the whole school. And I think about that often. I really think about that way more than I should. That's awesome. I know, right? Our food tech teacher, like, burned cremated toast and she set the alarm off multiple times. That's so funny. I was in secondary. Yeah. Can I set up a... Can I get some stair blocks real fast? Game, please. Yep. And... Oh, I have another idea with what I'm going to do with that, but I'm mad at myself. 2 more. Honestly, just having this time to just... I've been live for almost an hour and we've just been building and it's been such a vibe and I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. Because, you know, I like doing these kind of things and then having you guys be able to hear my process of adding in the lore and the stories and all that of everybody that lives here. What did I come over here for? Oh! You. Like, I really love this house right now. I think this is gonna look so good. And it's really fun when you compare these to what my old buildings used to look like. Because they're just, like, so different. No! There we go. Has anybody... This is going to be a bit messy for a second here, but I've been biting my tongue on it all day. Has anybody seen the whole AI art issue that's going on Twitter right now with a certain MCC player? Because they just keep doubling down and saying it's not when it clearly is. And I'm just sitting there like, you got scammed, man, just own it. I feel bad because they seem like such a nice person as well. Please spell the T. Okay, so basically... Right, hold on. No, I'm just gonna show you guys, because if I'm talking about it already, then I may as well. Like, whatever. This. Now, this was posted at, you know, just past 10 a.m. and on the surface, looks great. Looks awesome. And what Jeremy's done is he's... where's he gone? Oh, he deleted the other thing! Oh! He deleted the thing saying it's not AI, I've worked with this person for years and paid them well. And... yeah, the person just kind of got rid. And I do feel bad for Jeremy because he's clearly not known that it's AI, but, like... He did hire an artist. He did hire an artist. Let me get that straight. He hired an artist. He got scammed. In my view, he just got scammed. But, like, here's what I'm looking at. So if you open this in a new tab, and you zoom in literally anywhere on the building, what is that? What is that? Oh, that's too far. Like, is it not very obviously AI if you zoom in and look at any part of it? Like the banners, What is that? What is this? And here's the thing. I think this is genuinely really well made. And the person who they hired have made time lapses, like speed art, you know? And somebody pointed out the fact that they've used a generative tool that Photoshop gives you to help with it. And the thing is, like, it is genuinely well made, and the person does seem like they are a good artist, but here's the issue. It looks like they are taking shortcuts. That's the part that's where I've kind of arrived at with my own point of view with it. No, I don't think Jeremy thought it was AI either. I don't think Jeremy knew. I don't think Jeremy knew it was AI, so I'm not holding it against him. The thing that I was holding against him was the fact that he doubled down and said it wasn't. That's what I was that's where my issue really came from. Because yeah. Like I said, I think that Jeremy's just gotten a shitty deal at the end of the day with it. Like, here's the last thing he tweeted an hour ago. I get that a lot of people are trying to protect human-made art, and I completely respect that. But in this case, the whole point you're trying to stand for doesn't apply. This artwork was made by a designer I've been working with and paying fairly for years. It's a bit ironic to start a debate about AI here when the goal is to support real artists, which is exactly what I'm doing. Let's not create problems where there are none. Much love. So he's actually still doubling down on it. And I'm just... yeah. Oh, Eloise responded to this as well, actually, as well. I say this with respect, and I have no doubt your designer has skillfully crafted elements of this image, but they have used AI in the background of this. It doesn't align with the style or quality of any of their other work. I'm not sure if they're being honest with you about this. I could not agree more with that. Like, having looked at their other work, they're an incredible artist. However, the background of this piece has all the signs of AI gen and doesn't live up to the level of precision and detail that they clearly otherwise have put into their work. I don't doubt for a second that you have put money and time to a real designer. I just think said designer has potentially used AI here for parts of this piece and not all and not been honest about it. Eloise has basically summed up my entire feelings about that in a couple of comments, and the thing is, I was on my private Twitter, I was like, I'm biting my tongue so hard on this because I know that if I make a comment about this, it will absolutely be misinterpreted because of the way I say things. And I don't know Jeremy. Jeremy and I have never spoken, so I'm not in a position to give my comments directly on Twitter where it's obviously going to be misinterpreted what I'm saying. And that's not, like, to anybody's, like, that's not blaming anybody for misinterpreting what I say other than the way I say things. Because Jeremy doesn't know me or the way I say things, so I know it would be misinterpreted, and on the internet, that's basically a bloody minefield. I'm not getting into Twitter beef because I'm trying to, you know, look out for him at the end of the day. Like, I think he's gotten a shitty deal, and I do think that he's been scammed and hasn't been aware of it. And he doesn't know how to handle it, so he's doubled down because he has worked with somebody who has been reliable in past. Twitter beef is not worth the time. Yeah, no, I couldn't agree more. So that's... you know, I'm really glad that Eloise commented on this because I think he needed somebody in a position close to him where he was able to get that outside perspective from somebody who can word it well. Like, Eloise has done a really good job there of summing it up. But yeah. Okay. I feel bad for him to age because imagine working with an artist for years for that artist to break your trust like that. I agree. And there was another tweet that somebody said, like, showing that they had slowed down the artistic process that they had done in the speed build and showed generative AI, that tool, being used in another piece they did. So it doesn't seem like it's a new thing they've done, but it does seem like they use it. They don't use it sparingly, if that makes sense. And so, you know, with the utmost respect, he has been a bit shafted there, and I do feel bad for him, but I feel like he is kind of digging himself a bit more of a hole by trying to double down on it. Because, you know, it's fairly clear that it is AI. It's like so much so that it's like, I just fell out the bed. I'm that shocked. So, I mean, with the utmost respect to him, it is a bit of a miss. And I do hope that he does realize that. Because, like I said, I do think he's gotten a bit of a crappy deal on this end. And I understand the position he's been put in, but I don't want him to be stuck defending what is very clearly AI art. Because again, I don't know him, and I'm not going to be in the position where I'm going to say that without the platform for my tone to also be interpreted. Like, if somebody sent this clip to him, I don't think he would misinterpret it. And I think that I've conveyed myself quite well in my thoughts about it. I would not be that clear on Twitter. Because knowing me, I'd try cracking a joke and I'd be like, L take bozo AI art. I know I'd be shit on the internet. Why is this my job? How is this my job? I'm so shit at it. I don't know. But that's just, yeah. I'll usually save these kinds of things for when I can talk about it in a more what's the word? Coherent kind of way. Because like I said, I know I'm shit. Oh cool, I'm farming OMs for the first time in my life. Let's fucking go. I'm a streamer now. Yay! Hi Francis, how are you doing? Welcome on in. Oh man, I still need to set up... I need to find something to do for the check-in. I need to find something that I want and that I like, that people can use the check-in for. Like, a little animation to play. I need to figure out what I want for that. I don't know. I want it to be like... Here's my little parameters I want for it. I want it to have your name. I want it to have the amount of times you've checked in. And I want it to... Maybe I want it to have your profile picture as well. Maybe. I'm not too sure on that one. Okay, I need to quickly make a few stairs here so that I can... No, do I even want a second floor with this house? God, this is tough. Because I'm working on the interior and exterior at the same time. I'm not having a... Like, this is the way down to the mine. So it's just fading out into the... You know, that. The amount of times you're checking. That would be so difficult to code. You have no idea. Because that would require me coding it. And then also having an increasing number of sources for that as well. Like, I don't want it to be something crazy like, I don't know, blow up the stream every time somebody checks in. No, it would just be a little thing. Just a little thing maybe down in the bottom right-hand side. I know Blunding has a little movie ticket stamp that prints the person's name on it. Like something similar to that. Same kind of vibe. Right. Oh, wait, no, you. Like, I've been taking a lot of inspiration from other people who I know use StreamerBot. So, like, Carl Crafts from... Have I actually been using many people as inspiration? I know people who use it, and I'm like, I like what they've done here. I'm gonna figure something out similar to that, but I don't know if I've directly used many of things that other people have. Viper offered me the mob hunt thing, but I haven't enabled that because I want to look at the code, figure it out myself, and then code my own. Which I was thinking on that part to have it so that people could be like, people could go on a little quest for treasure and then have some gold or whatever that they get out of it, and then have a little inventory full of gold, see how much they end up with. You know, thought that was a pretty cool idea. Nope. I think this is just going to end up being a case of a bit of a dodgy kitchen. Actually, hold on one second. Can I, like, make this work like that and then that? And that way I've got... Yeah, okay, so I've got a bit of a countertop there that doesn't look like anything suspicious. Although me saying that is almost definitely more suspicious. I don't remember if I brought over the weighted pressure plates, like the iron ones, or at least more than one, because I got one at the door now. I did, didn't I? Oh, they're over there. Shoot, okay. Couple of rails. Tripwire hook. I've got the cauldron over there, but I want another bucket of water, because we're going to make a sink as well. And we're going to put the sink right in front of where the... the blue orchid is. Can you point your bow at lava? Why? What do you mean? Like, yeah, it's not difficult. Hey, hold on. Ta-da! Let's grab a cauldron. Where have I put them? Where have I put the cauldrons? Oh god. Oh god, here we go. There it is. Good job, thank you. I appreciate it. I love getting praise for things that took very little effort. Dang it. You there. Let's grab you. Let's put you up there. Do that. Do that. There we go. Put you there. It's occurred to me I should probably have a roof. No, I think I've done this. I think I had this right the first time. So if I do that, I can put... Oh, I got rid of the water! Shoot! Oh, man. What's happening? I just arrived. We're working on a house. We're working on the miner house. How long have I had this world for? I've had it for 3.5 years now. Ow, meant to do that. Yeah, we're just working on a miner hut. No, miners. Like a miner with a pickaxe. Miner. It's also in the title. You illiterate. No, hold on. Let me get... I think I need the activator rails. Uh-oh. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do for some of the lore of this place. Oh, I'm gonna reference Simon Honeydew from the Oxcast, because he's most known for his like Minecraft skin, which was the dwarf or Diggy Diggy Hole, and I'm sure it's not the only thing he's known for, but